Get set to go with our second match. That's Mike Edwards. Mike Edwards from Vancouver, British Columbia, 270 pounds. His opponent, if he ever gets in the ring, the Super Destroyer, 245 pounds, 6'3". We do not know where this man is from. There are an awful lot of fans that are saying that they have this guy's number and they figured out who he is. But believe me, we don't want any lawsuits, so until we know for sure who he is the Super Destroyer. And I can tell you, it's not a bad name for this guy. The rate he's been going in the ring. The Super Destroyer, 245 pounds. Mike Edwards is 270 pounds. Our second match of the day on All-Star Wrestling. And, you know, one of the fans, I got to read this particular letter from Paul Henderson from Quesnel, BC, who said, "Ed, I'm a very upset wrestling fan. I used to be able to watch and enjoy it until about a year ago when the wrestlers started putting down my home, Canada. It's pretty depressing to hear some of the things that the Rebel Rockers, Vern Siebert, some of the other wrestlers have to say about Canada. It sure doesn't make it look good." And, Paul, I want to tell you that I agree with you 100%. I think it's awful. And I hope that somewhere along the line, Rick Marsh and some of our Canadian wrestlers can do something about this, well, putting down of the country that we seem to be getting. I'm certainly sick and tired of it. And I agree with you, Paul. Good letter, and thank you very much for your letter. Matter of fact, a lot of our fans take the time to drop their notes along to All-Star Wrestling, and we really appreciate receiving all the mail. I know I do. I know the wrestlers do. If you've got a moment, you'd like to drop a line, you can drop a line to your favorite wrestler or yours truly, Ed Carl, at All-Star Wrestling, Post Office Box 4700, Vancouver, BC, V6B 4A3. V6B 4A3, the zip code. Love to hear from you. The Super Destroyer going to work here on Mike Edwards. Edwards taking a lot of abuse from this guy, and whoa, look at that fist come down. I shouldn't say fist, that hand come down. Completely an open hand, but boy, did he drive it right into the throat of Mike Edwards. That had to hurt. Edwards getting up slowly. Across the ring and gets caught by the Super Destroyer. That's a sleeper hold. That is the sleeper. If he can hang on to that one, it's going to be good night, Mike Edwards. That is it. Just a matter of time. It's all over. Mike Edwards is out like a light as the Super Destroyer once again uses that sleeper hold. And he certainly is good at that one. No time at all to take that one away. The Super Destroyer. We'll go down to ringside and have a word with him. Super Destroyer is going to have to wake him up. That's what Susie Taner is saying right there. I mean, I can understand using the sleeper hold, but get him to wake him up.
Hey, listen, he does what he wants, as long as I tell him what he wants.
Well, tell him what he wants.
Okay, listen, Ed, you know, people are saying that I'm maybe anti-Canadian or something, but, you know, there's
How
nothing
could
wrong.
they say anything like that about you?
Well, the thing is that I think Russia's a fine country, Ed. Don't you think Russia's a nice country?
They wouldn't even let you win the...